please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
This week marks the 10th anniversary of the collapse of the Lehman Brothers, one of Wall Street's most influential investment banks. This was a key inflection point of financial crisis in America, with a ripple effect that was seen across all other major economies. We spoke to Kenneth Rogoff, professor at Harvard University, and he said that while USA is out of a crisis, one can expect the third leg of the crisis to unfold in the emerging markets. He also spoke about the impact a financial crisis had in the rise of populism in America and Europe. Take a look.
The crisis in the United States has ended. The United States is actually growing very well. The crisis in Europe is still fading. They haven't completely resolved the problems in the banking system, the European Union. And in some sense, we're moving on to what might be a third leg of the crisis. You might even call it a debt supercycle, if that's not too fancy, which is hitting emerging markets. And we wonder whether something will happen someday in China.
Would you agree with the charge that, the banking community went scot-free?
I certainly would have liked to have seen at least one of the major banks beyond Lehman put into some kind of accelerated bankruptcy, nationalized, and then quickly privatized as part of sending a very strong signal that this isn't allowed, and I think it might even have been good policy. So you're right. They protected the banking as entities, as corporations, and it certainly sits very uncomfortably with people that there were no more serious penalties on some of the bankers.
Would you say that we may see more of populist nationalism, and much of it can be traced to the failure of the liberals during the financial crisis?
Well, I mean, it's a well-established empirical regularity that after you have a bad financial crisis, you get much more division in the political system. That's something that's happened in the past, and I think we're seeing it again. I think in the United States, the economy really is growing pretty well, and it's interesting to see how it will play out. Right now, the political divisions just get worse and worse. And you're right, Brexit could just be the beginning of what we see in Europe.